We call upon the government, the minister, and the specific accounting officers in the Ministry of Health and Wellness to address the issue of deep-seated unaccountability and the poor stewardship of the portfolio, which continue to cost Jamaican lives. The Ministry of Health and Wellness has failed to account for Jamaican 700 billion.
Bless up my people. Welcome back to the channel. It's a girl and Isabel Rose. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks to returning subscribers. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Turn the post notification bell on. Put it on all so you won't miss an upload from me. On the road to 20k. Help me to get there, my people. Dayton Campbell, the People's National Party General Secretary, responds to Minister of Health Chris Tufton's post-cabinet briefing where he chides the People's National Party on being bankrupt morally and calling for the resignation of the permanent secretary as well as some other elites in the Ministry of Health.
The past week, and I'm reading, we have seen a sustained and coordinated set of attacks on our civil servants and volunteers in the public health system by the opposition party. I have observed no less than 5 spokespersons and between 8 and 9 releases from that organization, among other things, calling on for the resignation of the Chief Medical Officer, the Permanent Secretary, the Board Chairs of Southern Regional Health Authority and Northeast Regional Health Authority, citing spurious reasons for those claims. I hold no brief for myself, as I understand it is the political season, which will give rise to political machinations. And so today I'm not expressing a view on my own behalf and in my own defense. I will take them as they come and I'll respond. But I would like to publicly express my deep disappointment and indeed condemnation of these unwarranted attacks on public servants, on their reputation, on their professionalism, and on the institution that they represent. The opposition has clearly decided that their best hope for political office is to pursue what I will classify as a carpet bombing strategy. In other words, throw as much mud as you can imagine, as you can conjure up in your imagination, and hope that something will stick. It is, in my view, a morally bankrupt strategy that should not be supported or encouraged.
The People's National Party stands resolutely with our civil servants and the healthcare workers who are increasingly burdened by the under-resourced and understaffed public healthcare sector. Our concern is not directed at the dedicated civil servants who are often overworked and underpaid, leaving very little room for motivation. Instead, we call upon the government, the minister, and the specific accounting officers in the Ministry of Health and Wellness to address the issue of deep-seated unaccountability and the poor stewardship of the portfolio, which continue to cost Jamaican lives. The Ministry of Health and Wellness has failed to account for Jamaican 700 billion. This includes over 7 million worth of computer equipment that has gone missing, nearly $18 million spent without proper procurement documentation, and the absence of the permanent secretary's approval for relevant contracts. Additionally, more than Jamaican $35 million was spent on consulting services over 9 months without a competitive process or advertisement. The Auditor General identified numerous irregularities in the ministry's expenditure of funds allocated for the COVID-19 pandemic and noted violations of the Financial Administration and Audit Act. Suspicion has also arisen over contracts awarded to the associates of Dr. Tufton. In 2020, controversy surrounded the awarding of untendered contracts to Market Me, a company allegedly linked to Dr. Tufton, for the Jamaica Moves campaign. Furthermore, contracts for storing deceased patients at the Kingston Public Hospital, KPH, have been given to Archer's Funeral Home, run by Michael Archer, a JP councillor in Dr. Tufton's constituency. Does this situation not demand accountability from the top echelons of the ministry? We are not criticizing civil servants broadly. Our concern is with the minister and a particular civil servant who has overseen this significant mismanagement. Accountability is non-negotiable, and someone must be held responsible. If not the
Visit our
permanent
website at
secretary and the minister, who then
pnp.org.jm
should
or
the
check us out on
Jamaicans
Facebook at
hold
Jamaica
to account
PNP.
for this gross negligence? Furthermore, we must address the issue of political appointments within the Ministry of Health and related boards. Appointing individuals with limited knowledge of the areas they oversee contributes to the ongoing mismanagement. For example, Michael Belnavis, who resigned in disgrace as Mayor of St. Anne's Bay due to misuse of resources, has been the chairman of the St. Anne's Bay Hospital Board since 2016. Additionally, Genevieve Bailey, the councillor for the Limor Division, and Crystal Lee, former member of the North-East Regional Health Authority Board, are examples of politically motivated appointments. Shouldn't the Southern Regional Health Authority Board, led by political appointee Wayne Chen, be held to account for the tenfold increase in maternal mortality rates? The PNP calls on the government to prioritize competence over political allegiance in appointing individuals to critical health sector roles. The ongoing maladministration within the Ministry of Health and Wellness, exacerbated by these appointments, demand immediate attention and corrective action. The PNP remains steadfast in advocating for enhanced resources, staffing and training opportunities for healthcare workers. It is time for substantive change and proper management of our healthcare system, free from political interference and mismanagement. Those responsible for the pillaring and poor stewardship of the health sector must resign.
As well as we're seeing the chief medical officer basically letting us know that the numbers of ventilators has fallen since last week, my people, to a count of 90. Dr. Jacqueline Batasor Mackenzie indicated that it is difficult to give a specific number, noting that of the available machines, the figures change daily. These equipment have to be checked on a daily basis and may come down for whatever reason, which may be short term or it may take a little while to get them back up. And so she had came out back in Tufton saying there's 120 something ventilators available island-wide. And now they're coming to say that it fell to 90 since last week, my people. So there are 90 ventilators and many of them are not on the pediatric unit. Some people look like they're having great challenges with the ventilators for the pediatric units, not having enough trained staff. And the onus is still on the government to create staffing or to train staff in order to have trained personnel to care for these babies who will need ventilator. Share your thoughts, my people. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Run go over to my other platform, Instagram and Facebook, and follow me over there at Anisabel Rose. Check out the YouTube store, make a purchase. It goes in support of the channel. Check out the YouTube membership. You get a lot of benefits by becoming a member. Only a small fee to become a member of the Anisabel Rose movement. Returning subscribers, big up on yourself. New subscribers, welcome on board. New viewers, come on board, journey with me, join the family. Subscribe to the channel, like up the videos, share out the videos. Support the ABR movement by playing your part. On the road to 20K, help me to get there, my people. Get this video to at least 2,000 likes. Stay tuned for more videos, stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.